You might be wondering, how should I take prednisone? Hi, I'm Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist. I'm here to help you know exactly how the best way to take prednisone is, and then how to prevent as many side effects as possible. So I personally had to take prednisone, and it was one of the most miraculous experiences and one of the most miserable experiences of my life. And I set out on a quest to figure out how to make the experience as positive as possible. So let me share with you what I have found. So the instructions you often receive when you get a prescription for prednisone say you should take it with food first thing in the morning. And while that is true, I'd like to give you more nuance to that. So I agree that for most people, you should definitely take it first thing in the morning. And that is because prednisone is mimicking and replacing a hormone in our body called cortisol. And your body naturally releases cortisol the most first thing in the morning, and throughout the day, it slowly goes down. And by bedtime, it's its very lowest. And then your body makes a hormone called melatonin to help you fall asleep. And so if you want to prevent one of the most obnoxious side effects of prednisone that people tweet more than any other, you should take prednisone first thing in the morning. And you should take it with food if you get stomach upset from it. If you're taking another medication for pain, such as ibuprofen, naproxen, meloxicam, an NSAID, because prednisone and the NSAID are causing a drug interaction together. And the combination of those two drugs doubles your risk for stomach problem side effects. So my best advice is to take it with food if you're taking those other medications. But what if you're not taking those other medications? Do you need to take it with food? Maybe. That's where the evidence is sort of gray and not very clear. Lots of people are just fine taking prednisone on an empty stomach just with a plain glass of water. So if that is, your habit, you don't want to eat first thing in the morning, maybe you feel nauseated first thing in the morning or whatever, it's okay to take prednisone on an empty stomach. And everything I tell you right now is, of course, second only to what your doctor says. Your doctor is the expert in your care. And so whatever your doctor says, do what they say. This is for people who want to optimize their care and want to know more of what other options there might be. So you take it first thing in the morning, and you take it with food if you want, or you just take it with a tall glass of water. And what does first thing in the morning mean? Well, I'd prefer that means when the sun is going up, wherever you are, because then prednisone has enough time to wear off. Prednisone is absorbed in about 30 minutes after you take it. So that's when you should feel it kick in. It should be giving you the pain relief, or in my case, the autoimmune, decrease in inflammation, whatever you're taking it for, it should start kicking in about 30 minutes. But how long does it last? Its half-life is somewhere around 1 to 2 hours, and so it will wear off. It'll be nearly out of your system, about 90 to 99% gone in about 20 hours. So that means it will wear off by bedtime. And so if we can mimic nature by taking it first thing in the morning, which is when the sun comes up, wherever you're living, then hopefully you've given it enough time to wear off by bedtime so that you can sleep. Are there any exceptions to this? Yes, there are. Some people need to take prednisone at bedtime so that it can work. It can be kicking in and doing its job at night. And so that, for example, people with rheumatoid arthritis, if they have joint pain and it's worse first thing in the morning, maybe it's best for them to take it at night so that it can kick in and be working, and they can actually get out of bed in the morning instead of being frozen and in pain and not able to move. So that is when you should take the prednisone. Some people take it at night. Some people take it in the morning, but you should pretty much only take it once a day unless your doctor says otherwise. If you get a prescription and it says, take it, take 5 pills every day, that's all at once. Most of the time, that means 5 pills in one swallow. Or if you're given a taper and it says 5 pills the first day, 4 pills the next day, 3 pills the next day. It's not 5 times in one day. It's 5 all at once. And then the next day, 4 all at once. That's how to take prednisone. That's when it will wear off. And finally, what about side effects? What can you do about side effects? Well, if you're wondering if what you're experiencing is a side effect, and if you're suffering and you're thinking, is this my disease or is this prednisone? Then I have the ultimate list of prednisone side effects for you. And it is searchable. You can look it up. You can search through it and see, is what I'm suffering a side effect or not? It has more side effects listed than any other side effect list out there. And then you can find out how to counteract those side effects. I am Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist, and I invite you to click the link below to find out if what you're suffering is a prednisone side effect or not. Signing off as Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist.